This evening on Nationwide, we look back on the GAA World Games, which took place in Waterford and Dublin during the summer. We're at Waterford IT campus, which played host to all the heats, and we see the welcome received by the players and followers from around the world. Also, we have a look at how the final was played, where else but at Croke Park. Dias Mariv agus tá fáilte roimh chuig lár. This evening we're in Waterford because this week the city is host to more than 1,100 Gaelic footballers, hurlers and camogie players. They're representing 84 teams from 10 regions right around the globe. And this week they are bringing Gaelic Games back to Ireland for the 2019 Renault GAA World Games. And they're having a ball, as you can see. This is the third GAA World Games. They took place in Carriganore, Waterford IT campus, with the finals happening in Croke Park later in the week. The Games showcased the extent to which the passion for and participation in Gaelic Games have now spread far beyond our shores. Teams from as far away as Argentina, South Africa and the Middle East are taking part. In total, approximately 5,000 people are involved in this year's Games, between players, team officials, administrators, families and supporters. Registration took place in Waterford on Sunday morning with great excitement building ahead of the Games. Anne Gibney is worldwide coordinator.
The teams have just started to come in the last couple of days, 2-3 days, so it's all getting very exciting here in Waterford City. So this morning the teams will come in and register, and when they register they'll also pick up their parade team jerseys. We'll have a nice banner for them to represent their teams who are representing their regions, and then we'll also have them collect their team jerseys. So a little bit of logistics around that. So each team would have their own jersey and they may have local sponsors from their countries or their divisions or their regions, whatever they're representing. So it's nice to be able to let them have those sponsors on their jerseys, so because as obviously they're helping them financially to get here, as they're self-funding to get to Waterford and play in the Games.
Hi, my name is Patrick Funk from Indianapolis, Indiana. But we're finally here. We're very excited to be here. We've been looking forward to it for months. Training early in the morning and in the evening, so we feel like we're ready to go.
Go Ireland!
Well, we are representing Iberia, the native men of Iberia.
We've got a few really good talented players in the team. For us it's just about going out there and leaving it all out on the pitch every game basically.
We're representing Iberia and it's fantastic to be here in Waterford.
Exactly.
I live in Oslo. I play with the Viking Gaels in the Scandinavian tournaments, but with this we're all joined together in Europe and we're coming over here to represent.
I'm here for the World Games, so representing the Europe Harps. It's the native-born hurling team at the World Games.
Go Harps, go Bears, go Europe!
And German too.
Hi, my name is Laura and I play for Team Russia.
Hello, my name is Natalia. I'm from Russia and I play for Team Russia.
Hello, my name is Anna and I play for Team Russia.
Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm from Russia. I'm student.
Вперед, Россия! Go Team Russia!
It's very exciting here to have, we've over 1,100 players now corralled here, ready to go on the parade down into the city, and I think there's a very big welcome from Waterford and all the people around, so it's very exciting.
With great spectacle and pageantry, the parade of teams made its way through the city to a warm Waterford welcome.
I am Francisco Vasquez Garcia.
and Canlache, we have Fiesta and Faria. We have the sun of the Nation Shoulder. We have Brandy and half Corona. And we have Nano and his Acharion. We Calamari and Mad Corona. Come all you rambling boys, a pleasure.
Sean Michael O'Regan is with the Waterford County Board. Sean Michael, looking around, there's a wonderful atmosphere here, and it's a great welcome that all of these teams from all around the country and from all around the world have been given by Waterford.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're so proud. I mean, last night the kick-off with the parade was absolutely outstanding. The buzz, and the buzz has carried through to this morning.
Are you ready for it?
You know, to see the teams arriving this morning, first thing, the sunshine has come out, the facilities here in WIT are first class here in Waterford. You know, it's so spacious, we got all the pitches all lined, everything is perfect. You can just feel the buzz as you're walking around the place, and you know, it's absolutely, we're very, very proud to be holding it here in Waterford.
Why was Waterford chosen?
I suppose I just touched on it because of the facilities, and everything is so central, you know what I mean? It's here in Waterford City. We got all the pitches, like I said, you got the car parking facilities, you got the WIT complex behind us as well, so from food and dressing rooms, everything is catered for in the one central area, so it makes it so much easier. The accommodation is just over the road as well, so it really, you know, it brings everybody together and have the whole, it feels like we've the whole world here in one central location for Waterford GAA to be proud of, you know what I mean? It's very good.
It must be very gratifying for the teams that have come from abroad, because you know when you have to go abroad, you have to emigrate. Really, the GAA is the first port of call, isn't it? When you
it is, and we were talking to some of those last night from San Francisco, and they exactly touched on that. The fact that when they arrive in America, you know, the first thing they go look for is the GAA club, and there's a connection there straight away between abroad and home. And for them to come here now to Waterford today and meet people, and there's family members travelling from far away to come to Waterford to meet them, it's brilliant, you know what I mean? So whether they're from Cavan or from Kilkenny or from Donegal or whatever, there's people coming to Waterford to meet their family members coming from abroad. So it's wonderful, it really is wonderful, you know.
Are you ready for it? Baby, let the games begin. Let the games begin.
part of that welcome is the fact that the clubs are all coming on board across the county.
Yeah, the clubs obviously are very, very strong in the GAA here in Waterford. No different than any other county, and I suppose we say it so often that the clubs are vital, the cog in the wheel of the GAA. So, you know, through the meetings that we've had in preparation for that, there's a twinning going on. So every club that has come from abroad is going out to all the clubs. And what that's after doing already, we had the parade that they're actually following the teams in the competition to see how well they'll go or whatever. So we're really looking forward to that when the clubs go visit our clubs around the county. It'll be very good.
It's actually very good. It's a unique occasion for us in the club here to have this team from France, Gascogne, which is the southwest province of France, with us tonight for the World Games. They've been twinned with our club, St Saviour's, and we're absolutely delighted to have them here at the clubhouse tonight. And we can learn from them, they can learn from us. So hopefully we can make a partnership, and please God, we might be able to go over there next year on a trip ourselves.
With two North American camogie teams battling it out on the pitch behind me, we've got a story for you now about some New York GAA ladies. For every team to get to take part in these GAA World Games takes an awful lot of preparation, dedication and hard work, and it was certainly true of this group of women in New York City. We caught up with them in the midst of their preparation.
It's 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning in New York City, and as the sun rises, so too do the New York ladies. While everyone else in the city is hitting their snooze buttons or having a lie-in, this Gaelic football team is up early to train ahead of a friendly game against Charlotte from North Carolina. Keeping a watchful eye over their warm-ups is Sharon Redican, the team's chairperson and coach. And like everyone else on the team, she was born in the US but has strong Irish connections.
My parents are from lovely Leitrim, outside of Ballinamore. My dad's Kiltubbard and my mom's Ahavas.
When did you first become interested in Gaelic football?
It was always something that you had. When we were younger, we were always brought to matches. I grew up in this park. Like, I saw it before this pitch was put in. There used to be a massive clock back there that we used to play on. I think it was just ingrained in us.
So you've got some great memories from growing up here on this pitch?
I do, absolutely do.
The New York Ladies GAA team is made up of women from all over the 5 boroughs of New York, and many have been playing together for years.
A lot of them are from this Woodlawn area. We have a few from New Jersey and then a few from Rockland, upstate. It's great. Like one of them is my own cousin, and like just seeing her coming up is great. And then I get to know her friends and girls that I've played with since I was a child too. So.
Can I tell you something just between you and me?
Courtney Traynor is one of the team's star players.
My dad is from Monaghan and my mom's from Kerry.
Okay, what part of Kerry?
Carsavine.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah.
And how long have you been involved in Gaelic football?
Oh, since I was like 7 or 8, I think. I started playing with the boys because there was no girls teams back then, and my dad pretty much made me go on the field, and ever since then I love it. So.
Why is it, Courtney, that every Sunday morning when there's a million different things you could be doing, you come here to Gaelic Park?
I think it's the competitiveness and the team, like my teammates, and just I've made so many friends, and I love going to training. It's something to do every week, so I do love it. Yeah, I would be lost without playing, really.
Every day, you're saying the words that I want you to say.
Nora Kilkenny is the team goalie.
I just love playing. I've been playing for so long. I play for Cabins, my club, so I've been with them since I'm 13. So if I tried it, every year I say it's my last year, but I'm still coming. So
why?
I ask myself that every day.
Unlike the other players on the team, Nora is proud of her Irish heritage.
My dad's from Sligo and my mom is first generation American. Her parents are from Mayo and Kerry.
What part of Sligo?
You said we weren't doing this.
I'm just wondering what part he's from.
Oh my God, I'm forgetting. Don't include that.
The game against Charlotte is just minutes away, and although it's a friendly, it's clear that they haven't lost their competitive edge.
Okay, ladies, this is our last test before Waterford. All right, you've been gearing towards this all summer. One of the teams that we're playing today here is Charlotte. So you're going to go out there today and you're going to show the Charlotte team that this is where football starts.
You're in the minute, you're in the moment. That's the way it is when you're out there, girls. You're getting 2 seconds when that ball gets to you. You get 2, maybe only 1. It's your ball, it's not her ball. If she gets it, that's okay. But by God, she's not getting the next one.
I'm all out of salt. I'm not gonna cry. Won't give you what you want, 'cause I look way too good tonight. I'm all out of salt. Tears are running.
This isn't the first time the New York ladies have taken on Charlotte, who are previous GAA senior champions. The current North American champions are St. Bridget's of Chicago. Encouraging her teammates from the sideline is Sharon. She is one of the driving forces behind this team after taking a break for a few years.
Yeah, I took a break for a bit when my daughter was born, and then I just realized that I missed the game and stuff and the crack and whatnot. So I decided to come back, and I've been back now 3 years, so it's great.
How do you manage to balance it all? Full-time teacher, single parent, and then coaching the team here?
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot, but I just love it. I think when you are dedicated to something that much, it's worth it.
It was extremely close, but today it was Charlotte who took victory in this friendly. But still, the entire team is looking forward to the chance to compete at the Waterford Games, like Kelly McCormack.
I'm really excited, yeah. We went back, I was on the team in 2016 when we went back for the World Games, and it was a really good experience. We ended up winning it, so hopefully we can do the same thing again this year.
Very excited, it's so close now. I mean, we've had a countdown on for a while. We started training like in March for this, so we're really looking forward to it, so hopefully we win.
How are you feeling ahead of the Waterford Games?
There's pressure, and it's exciting and nerve-wracking, but we're defending champions from the last time. These girls wouldn't be taking their Friday nights off coming to New York training, as well as their club training during the week and their club games during the week, just to go to Waterford for nothing. Like, these girls want it, and I think they'll take it. It's just something that I love and I'm dedicated to, and I want to make a difference in it, and I want it to grow. I want this sport to be known within the States. I really and truly do. That's all I really talk about at work, and everyone's always like, okay.
Well, we wish the New York ladies the very best of luck when they cross the pond and head for Waterford. Final question, one more time, you've had time to think about it. Where's your father from again in Sligo?
Waterford, here we come.
Well, look who we bumped into here on the Waterford IT campus. The ladies, the New York ladies, who are part of Colum's package. I presume you all had a wonderful time with Colum. Yes.
Very He's a character.
Well done, Colum. Now, just before we go to the break, we've got one question for Nora. Nora, where in Sligo is your dad from?
Ballymote.
Well done. I don't took you 3 weeks to find that out.
Yes. I did my homework.
We're going to take a break now, and when we come back, we'll have lots more from the GAA World Games. And the best luck, girls.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. The Fultroy Varasha, welcome back to Nationwide, and you're welcome back to Waterford for the Renault 2019 GAA World Games. Pat Daly, you're responsible for getting all the teams together and working out the logistics of it. That is some job when you've so many taking part in the games.
Yeah, it's not easy, Mary. We have 84 teams. We have 2 codes, native born and Irish born. And then we have 4 codes in that. We have hurling, football, camogie and ladies football. So logistically it's a big exercise, and to try and fit all of that onto 7 pitches. It's absolutely incredible considering the fact that it didn't exist in 2015. And we have 84 teams from all over the world in 4 years. And that testifies to the work, the outstanding work that's been done by Irish people right across the world. And it also testifies to the fact that the Galicians, the Argentinians, the way they've all bought in. And I think it's that sense of that sense of community that drives the thing really. And that's where the inherent attraction is, bringing people together.
They're having a wonderful time here in Waterford, and I know that every single one of them must be really looking forward to getting to Croke Park later on in the week.
Yes, there are 8 finals in Croke Park, 4 native-born finals, 4 Irish-born finals. And that is, you know, it is Mecca. Even for
Mecca,
people
you're right.
Yeah, even for people who have no association with the GAA, this is the place to play. This is the field of dreams.
So the future looks bright then, doesn't it?
Absolutely. For sport at this level, at grassroots level, it's extremely bright because people are saying to me, "You're only tipping at the edges. This has unlimited potential."
Isn't that fantastic? Niall Erskine, you are the chairperson of GAA World, and when we're looking around here at all of the teams from all around the world, Gaelic Games are obviously thriving.
Oh, they are, and they're expanding rapidly, particularly in the new areas like Asia and the Middle East. The overseas people, this is their main outlet, you know, of activity, and it's great to come to Ireland for them to play the games here. Obviously, we've moved it out of Dublin to this lovely city of Waterford this year. The finals will be played in Croke Park because
everyone wants to be
everybody
in Croke
wants
Park,
to be there,
of course.
Be they from Saigon or wherever.
Yeah. Why do you think so many non-Irish people from other countries want to play Gaelic Games?
They're very, very popular games, and the kids love them. And on top of that, I suppose the GAA ethos of community and community involvement and all that piles in it. So you're not just playing a game; you're joining the community.
So just how passionate and committed are people to the sport? Joe and Katrina, you must be totally dedicated to the GAA because having got married last Wednesday, you've postponed your honeymoon to be here?
We absolutely have, yeah. So when we heard it was going to happen, we thought we must go. So we changed our flight details. So we are going just in a little while.
Dermot O'Lewing, originally from Rathcoole, but living how long now in Australia?
9 years in Australia.
And you're back to referee for the World Games?
Back to referee the World Games.
What does that mean to you?
It's just fabulous. It's absolutely great to look out there, see non-Irish people playing our sport, to see countries from all over the world come over here. It's just a fabulous, fabulous experience.
And the GAA is going strong in Australia.
The GAA is absolutely flying. Sydney is one of the busiest places, I say, and I've refereed all over Australia, but it's really, really strong, and it's great to see.
Yeah. What we're seeing here at the Waterford IT campus is a really good example of what the GAA stands for. The club, the parish, the community, the county, and indeed the diaspora. And of course, the focus of every team from all around the world was to get to play on the hallowed ground of Croke Park. In a sun-soaked HQ, the 8 victors across all codes were crowned on what was an incredible day of sporting action. The proceedings kicked off with Australasia retaining their Irish-born camogie crown over a spirited Middle East in what was an enthralling, high-quality game. 6 points was the margin in the end. The Irish hurling final followed, and given the quality of player available to both Australasia and the Middle East, coupled with a 9-a-side format, it was an entertaining, high-scoring affair with the Middle East coming out on top.
Brilliant catch and another effort at a goal. What a fantastic, brilliant goal.
Next, it was the Irish ladies football final. Australasia entered the game as warm favourites, but were met with a ferocious response in the form of Parnells. The game was a crowd pleaser, with Australasia winning out 2-7 to 1-9. Familiar foes met in the Irish men's football decider, with the Middle East making it a double of football and hurling titles in 2019, claiming victory on a field laden with former inter-county talent.
Couldn't get it, but instead there's a goal chance on, and it's in the back of the net.
The afternoon games were designated for the native-born finals, and they opened with the native camogie final. Here, Twin Cities made light work of their fellow US-based opposition, the Warriors, coming out on top 6-7 to 0. The native hurling final was a far closer affair, even if the scoreline may not have reflected this truly. New York defeated a spirited London by 4-10 to 2-6.
These New York boys are putting on a brilliant show. James.
It was another victory for New York GAA in the form of Liberty Ladies when they defeated another Australasian side by 1-7 to 6 points. In the most interesting final of the day, 2 New York teams met in the native men's decider, with New York Freedom taking on New York Liberty in an exciting game. Freedom were the eventual winners on a scoreline of 4-7 to 2-9. And so, the 2019 World GAA Games drew to a close in what was a wonderful week of sport and celebration of international Gaelic Games. Agus sin deire leis a glór, ó na hainneoir a bhuireann I a Wagwibh, agus go déisibh slán.